bare?
I think Israel has made a decision. And the decision by Israel is very simple, and that is that Israel will not allow that rogue regime, that fundamentalist, extreme, terrorist-supporting regime to acquire nuclear weapons. Now, Israel is still hoping that the international community will stop Iran by sanctions and diplomacy, but that hope is fading away. And I must say that what happened at the Security Council just a few days ago, when that Security Council was unable to stop the massacre of the Syrian people by its own regime, which the Secretary of State described as a travesty, and which I believe Susan Rice, the U.S. ambassador to the UN, described as disgusting, was just another signal of how impotent the international community can be and how frustrating it must be. And I think it is also a signal of American weakness, unfortunately. I think that the perception of weakness, which is portrayed by the U.S. and by the United States president and by the U.S. at the moment, is very, very dangerous. And, you know, we are witnessing on our border, on our backyard, not thousands of miles away, but a few miles away, the massacre of the Syrian people. And what people tend to forget is that Syria is nothing more than a proxy of Iran. Both Syria and Hezbollah are the bloody fingers on the long tentacles and twisted minds of that evil regime in Tehran. So we are seeing a preview in front of our eyes, right at our backyard, of how evil that regime can be, because the arms used to slaughter thousands of Syrian civilians, women and babies and children, are supplied by Russia and by Iran. So what are we going to do? Just stand by and wait until that evil regime acquires nuclear capability? That will be doomsday. That will be the end of civilization as we know it. So I know many people feel Israel shouldn't do it, but Megan, I want to tell you very clearly, I would rather see Israel, a living Israel, condemned than a dying Israel receive the sympathy and the condolences of the international community.